Hello students and friends, I am Kali Prasad Panigrai. Welcome to this class. In fluid machinery, the chapter impact of the jets. Today's topic is force exerted on fixed curved van when the jet striking at the center of the van. Let's start now. Please pause the video and note on your copy. In case of fixed curved van, that is when the curved van is stationary, there are two types of cases arises. First case when the jet strikes at the center of the van, and second case is the when jet strikes at one end and it tangentially acts one end of the van and it comes out at the other end. Today we should discuss about force exerted on stationary curved plate when jet strikes at the center. When the jet strikes at the center of the van, what happens and what are the forces exerted on the plate and what will be work done, everything we should discuss. In case of stationary plate case, no work done will be 0 because there is no movement of the plate. So, there is work done by the jet is 0. Only what are the forces exerted in the direction of the jet and perpendicular to the direction of the jet. Let's start. This is the pipe and this is the nozzle and this is the jet. Here the water in pipe is under pressure, that means it is more than atmospheric pressure. Again further in nozzle, when the cross sectional area reduces, that is the diameter reduces, again kinetic energy increases and the water strikes at a higher velocity rate. What is the velocity of the jet striking to the plate? That is the V. After striking the plate, as the plate is stationary, there is no moving, so water comes out in this way and in this way. If that plate is frictionless, that is the velocity also coming out of the jet, coming out of the plate also remains same as V meter per second. And this is the angle for outing is the theta. Then it is the input direction of the jet, it is the horizontal and it deflected through an angle of 180 minus theta. Deflection of the jet is 180 degree. In this direction initially the jet strikes. The initial direction of the jet is this one, and after striking the plate, the direction deflected at an angle of this much, that is the 180 degree minus theta. Let's start. Diameter of the jet D. From D we can calculate a cross sectional area of the jet by the using formula pi by 4 into d square. V is equal to velocity of the jet in the direction of the velocity x in y direction, that is the y component of the or vertical component of the V equal to 0. 1 for the initial and 2 for the final. Initial velocity in direction in x direction, that is v1x equal to v. v1y means initial velocity in y direction equal to 0. Here in similar v2x means v2 means final velocity in x direction equal to v cos theta, but it acts in this direction, that is the opposite to the jet direction, so for that we can take minus sign. And v2y means final velocity, y means in y direction. Velocity at inlet, that is the in the direction of the x and perpendicular to the jet direction, that is in y direction. v1x equal to input velocity of the jet in x direction equal to v, and v1y equal to input velocity of the jet in the direction y equal to 0. Similarly, velocity of the jet at outlet v2x means output or final velocity of jet in x direction equal to v cos theta, as this is the theta angle, and the horizontal component of the v equal to v cos theta, and final velocity of jet in y direction v2y equal to v sin theta. Now applying impulse momentum equation, force exerted by jet in direction of the jet, that is the in x direction, what is the force exerted by the jet? That will be fx equal to rho av mass per second into initial velocity minus final velocity, that is fx equal to rho av v1x minus v2x equal to rho av v1x, that is the v, and v2x, that is the final velocity along, that is the minus v cos theta. So minus of minus v cos theta equal to rho av v plus v cos theta, by taking common of v rho av square into 1 plus cos theta. That this is the formula for force exerted in x direction or in the direction of the jet. Similarly, Fy equal to mass per second into initial velocity along y direction minus final velocity along y direction equal to Fy equal to rho av v1y minus v2y equal to, as v1y equal to 0 and v2y equal to v sin theta, by putting the values we get rho av 0 minus v sin theta, by taking of common minus v minus rho av square into sin theta. Here negative sign indicates force is acting in a downward direction, Fy equal to in downward direction. I hope you should clearly understood this topic, and you have to remember these two formulas, fx and fy. Conditional, the curved plate is stationary. In this case, work done will be equal to 0, because work done equal to force into displacement. As plate is stationary, though there is no movement, so no work done is here. Let's understood clearly by using a problem. Let's study carefully. A jet of water of diameter 40 mm moving with a velocity of 30 meter per second strikes a curved fixed symmetrical plate at the center. Find the force exerted by the jet in the direction of the jet. If the jet is deflected through an angle of 120 degree at the outlet of the curved plate. Here given that dia of the jet equal to d equal to 40 mm, which is equal to 0.04 meter. From this diameter data we can find out the area of the jet equal to pi by 4 into 0.04 square, which is equal to 0.001256 meter square. Again here given that moving with a velocity of 30 meter per second, that is the v equal to 30 meter per second, and also given that the jet is deflected through an angle of 120 degree, that is deflection, angle of deflection equal to 120 degree, that is we know that angle of deflection equal to 180 degree minus theta equal to 120 degree, therefore theta equal to 180 degree minus 120 degree equal to 60 degree. Now by using the formula, force exerted in the direction of the jet, in the direction of the jet means that is a fx, and perpendicular to the direction of the jet equal to fy. We have to determine fx only by using the formula rho ab square into 1 plus cos theta. By using the values or rho the jet of water is given, so raw water is 1000 kg per meter cube. In area equal to 0.001256 meter square, and velocity equal to 30 meter per second, that is square 1 plus cos t. By using all the values and solving this one, it becomes Fx equal to 1695.6 Newton. If in this question it is also asked that what is the force exerted by the jet perpendicular to the direction of the jet. Perpendicular to the direction of the jet means that is the in y direction. Then we have to use Fy equal to minus rho a v square sin theta. By using all the data, so we can also calculate that is the force required. What is the force exerted on the direction perpendicular to the jet. That's all. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.